You can't see this right now, but I am grooving.
I can imagine it. It does have catchy music.
Yep. I mean, this whole franchise does, really.
True, even back when it was still on the SNES.
Oh, yeah, the first game has one of my favorite, SNES soundtracks, period. 2 and 3, a little bit less so, although, the song that may play when you're fighting Sans in Undertale totally sounds like something ripped from MegaMan X2.
I could believe it.
Yep. Like, I mean, I know you've, privately been playing a little bit of X2, which...
Just the one with you.
Yeah. But anyway, welcome everybody to the special, Landstar anniversary stream. It is our anniversary today, so we decided to do something stupid.
Yes. At the time of this, April 6, 2020, Lantern and I have been dating officially a year, so we started we started this journey while streaming, so it made only sense that we were gonna stream on this day, so...
Plus I have heck all else to do. What am I going to do? Work on my taxes? That'll probably be one of tomorrow's errands, but anyway.
Yeah, as you can see, we are doing the MegaMan X Legacy Collection. Another Capcom franchise.
Yep, and this particular Legacy Collection is the first 4 MegaMan X games, aka most of the good ones.
Yes.
I actually have both collections on Switch, not on Steam. The only reason I got both was because I really wanted X5. X6 was pain. I've yet to play 7 or 8, and oh, anime!
Yes. And this is the first one of the games that was actually put on the PlayStation. All the other ones were on the Super Nintendo.
Actually, there was a version of 3 that was for the PlayStation, but it was ridiculously rare.
Yeah, but this was my first introduction to the series, was this one, and the one I know the most, so...
It's arguably the best. It's certainly my favorite for a variety of reasons.
Yes. Partially because, up until this point, a main character in the Series 0 was not really playable. You got brief bits of him in X3, but this one, he actually got his own full story, and he actually gets the better story compared to MegaMan X, the titular character, so...
Yeah, everybody likes Zero more than X, and he's this game's hard mode, but he's also way more fun.
He really is, which I will be playing as Zero for this. Partially because I've played through him mostly. My brother is more the one who plays X.
Look, if I wanted to play as Run Shooty guy, I'd be playing one of the original Megamans.
True.
But yeah, MegaMan X was the original, darker, edgier version of Mega Man. It takes place about 100 years after the original series.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll have things to say about the voice acting later.
Yes, we will. But yes, as you can see, we can pick between MegaMan X and Zero. One's the shooty guy, one's the slashy guy.
Yep. There are a couple gaping flaws with Zero's gameplay, but he's still more fun to play.
He really is. The main thing being, he doesn't really get proper upgrades that are specific to different masters we run into, but we'll get into that as we play.
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
Ooh, why we senpai?
But wait!
So the thing to remember about this era of gaming, like with the PlayStation, that's really where we first got the capability of full voice acting in video games. Granted, I think they managed to cram some in the original Star Ocean for the SNES. Anyway,
Same dream again.
several companies were still working out the bugs of number one, voice acting in general, and number two, localizing said voice acting.
Yes. To the point where Mega Man X sounds like a girl.
Yeah, and I think that's because a lot of the Capcom voice acting, I know this is definitely true of another game that came out about the same time as this one. They actually were using Japanese voice actors, just phonetically trying to say the English lines, and so they don't actually know what they're saying, they're just trying to say things that sound correct. This is much funnier in another game, which... But yeah, so the voice acting in this game is kind of ridiculous and cheesy.
Yeah. Especially when we get to a certain thing, hopefully by the end of this, but we'll see how far we get.
Yep, we're just doing a lighthearted, casual stream here.
Yes.
God, I love the soundtrack of this game.
It is very good.
I mean, Mega Man in general consistently has good music, but 4 did an awesome job. The sound chip on the PS1 was good because, hey, it's Sony. They did sound equipment, and oh hey.
It's Magma Dragoon.
Let's see here. It's hard to pick a favorite Maverick in this game.
It really is, but I kind of feel I have to pick him just because Dragon.
Yeah, he is a fun boss fight. He's one of the hardest ones in the game, but he's... In fact, last time that I was doing this game and doing it as Zero, I did start with Magma Dragoon, which is a terrible idea, but like, so in the classic Mega Man series, all of the bosses are Something Man, Something Man, Something Man.
Yep.
And they're called Robot Masters, and they were originally designed to do specific jobs. In Mega Man X, they are things called Mavericks instead. They are sentient robots that have essentially decided to rebel against humanity, as opposed to being reprogrammed by Dr. Wily, who is allegedly very dead in this series.
Yes.
Allegedly. But, they tend to be modeled on animals, or plants in a few unusual cases.
Yeah, and one's a sponge.
Yes, wire sponge!
Yes, even though he looks more like a... something else.
Yep. But yeah, the basic plot of this one... Zero and X are these things called Maverick Hunters. They hunt down Mavericks.
Whoops.
Whoops.
Oh, at least I got the item.
And, yep. And, at this time in the series, another group of Reploids, of sentient robots, have decided to make, like, their own independent military force called Repliforce.
Yep.
This is making humans very uneasy, which is where the plot kicks in.
Yes.
We were sent to floating town land because it was under attack by some random maverick.
Aha.
I always die at that when I'm starting off, like when I'm working up my
Also,
Discord?
Hello.
Discord.
Oh, noes. Also, say hello to the love interest of this. This is Iris.
Okay, Discord crapped out for a sec.
Yes. But
yeah.
she does not appear in X's storyline, only in Zero's.
Yes. For X's storyline, you get that fat yellow guy up in the corner named Double.
Yeah, and you don't see him until after this level.
Yep.
But yes, Zero basically gets the best story out of this entire game.
And in X5, it may as well have been like Mega Man 01.
Yeah. Also, hey look, another dragon.
I won.
And I got him without taking a single hit.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, he is the first boss, but yes.
He is, yep. Nice hat.
Yes. Nice lightsaber. Oh, I think my lightsaber is fancier.
Yes, it is.
Also, as you can tell, this guy is Iris's older brother.
How does that work for robots?
I believe the story of that was that they were built by the same person, or they were like one robot and they were just split into two.
Okay, one of those is the plot to Mega Man Battle Network 6. Oh god, Mega Man Battle Network. That series. That friggin' series.
Yeah. Yeah, if I recall, I believe it was that they were both part of the same robot, and then they were split, where the Colonel was, like, the Order, and she was the more emotional one.
That was definitely in Battle Network 6. Oh god. I'm of mixed feelings. I know they just did the Mega Man Zero collection, and we're considering getting that at some point. If they do a Mega Man Battle Network collection, part of me really wants to do them. Another part of me is like, please God, no. Because some of those games are quite good.
Yes.
Others?
Not so much.
Brave soldiers of Repliforce, we have all been wrongfully judged as mavericks by the humans. We cannot suffer this indignity and live in disgrace.
I like how in the future they still have blimps.
Nation of Reploids. But
blimps are great.
This is neither about insurrection nor rebellion against our human creators. This is about our liberty and security. We must battle for our own individual rights and our own survival. Together we will build our nation.
Except people and robots were living fine together.
Let us forge onward towards a new golden era for the Repliforce.
I too share the general sentiment. Take heed, we have no other choice.
You did have a choice. If you had paid attention to the thing, you were asked to stand down. And they did not stand down. That's why they are considered mavericks.
Yep. X4 is where the series definitely starts getting darker. Because the first 3 games were on the Super Nintendo, they were definitely
The General has finally taken action.
subject to Nintendo censorship policies.
Yeah.
I'll be watching closely from here on out.
Also, if you're familiar with the X series, you know who that is.
Yep.
Hello, Iris. Welcome here. And she's very much urgently going like, Zero, no, don't fight with my brother!
I'll bake you cookies!
If only. I don't know if... Can the robots actually eat?
I mean, they bleed at different points, and I know later in the series they have DNA for some weird-ass reason.
That brings up so many questions, which we've discussed in private.
Yeah. Yeah, yes.
But yes, these are all the different Mavericks that we are to fight, and once we defeat all 8, we can go towards the final area.
Now, when you're playing as, X, each one of these guys gives you a special weapon, special ability to use. Zero, not so much, and that's kind of the big flaw in his gameplay, because that winds up making some of the bosses much harder than they need to be.
Yeah.
They fixed that in X5, but X5 has its own problems.
Yeah. Like the fact that they got
And I
rid
say
of the
this-
Guns N' Roses names for some of the Mavericks.
And, like, I love X5, although parts of it are just, like, unfairly, maddeningly difficult. And the stage design is generally worse than it is in X4. But, the fact that they give Zero a reason to take out each boss makes playing as Zero better. And they also give, I wonder what this room has. I wonder if it's something that only X gets.
Yes, it is. Ow.
Hoo-ha-hoo! And Zero definitely feels a little more glass cannon-y than X. Like,
Yeah.
with Zero, you're trying to move fast, to dodge. Whereas with X, you're able to, like, take it a little slower, go at range.
Yeah.
You get armor upgrades.
Don't you stick
There
with
were-
Trident.
There were going to be armor upgrades for Zero, but they kind of ran out of time. What rolls downstairs, rolls over in pairs, runs over the neighbor's dog. It's great for a snack, it fits on your back. It's log, log, log.
At least this time the logs were not a huge impediment.
A Capcom game where the logs don't cause us major trouble?
That's a first.
What a time to be alive!
Yeah. What is this not Breath of Fire 4?
We are like gradually turning into like the Capcom fan rant channel.
Well, eventually we'll be ranting about something else, so.
Yeah, that's true. I actually know almost nothing of the next game we plan on doing, and I kind of want to leave it that way just so we can see me react to crap.
Yes. Especially because that'll be interesting, given a lot of it is randomly generated.
Yep. Spooter, is that you? Also Spooter, is that you?
So many spooters and snakes.
Spooter, 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 Spooter,
You know what?
Mushroom, Mushroom!
When I first played that game, I thought those were fairies, but no, they're basically bees.
Bees!
How does that work, by the way? Like, do they have a robot queen and that makes more?
That's a good question. I'm trying to remember if there were robot... Blast Hornet was in X3, so yes, there were robot bees beforehand. But wait, I'm pretty sure Blast Hornet is male, which means he shouldn't have a stinger. But oh no, my brains.
Yep. Yeah, you're snakes.
So yeah, we picked Web Spider because generally Web Spider is one of the easier ones to
Do, yeah.
which is hilarious because the last time I played this game as Zero, Web Spider was where I had to stop. I just could not for the life of me beat Web Spider, which annoyed the hell out of me because I know there's an easy way of doing it and I could not remember what it was. I was at one point good at these games. The first game I've legit done a no-death run of.
Hello. Also, this is like one of the times where, like, weirdly enough in X's version, most of these guys don't even really seem to have interacted with X in the past. Almost everybody knows Zero.
That's because Zero's awesome.
True. Like, there was a big point in the original, in X1, where the big thing is, like, you need to try and become stronger than Zero, essentially.
Yep. Yeah, Zero was basically the Obi-Wan in X1, and yes, that means exactly what you think it means.
Yes. Spoilers, Zero dies a lot in this series.
Yes. I am crap at dodging those webs.
Well, it's also nice that, unlike in X1, you could actually dodge and move at the same time, and jump at the same time. Whoops. I say that as I completely jump right into that one. Okay, now he's on half health, so now he's gonna be doing his little trick. Don't worry about
Phase 2.
Don't worry about the webbing there. That really doesn't add anything. If anything, this just makes him easier of a target.
Yeah.
Whoops. I almost had him
Whoops.
there, too.
That's always frustrating when, like, he's on his last sliver of health and you die.
Yeah.
I was having that problem with Snake Man in Mega Man 3.
Well, the snake
Which is
on the
weird,
list.
because... it's weird, because Snake Man's usually the one I have the easiest time with. Him and Magnet Man. But yeah, Web Spider's weapon in, for X is one of the keys to getting, X's armor. It's the key to getting the upgrade that's the biggest pain in the ass to get. Which is why I usually cheat and do the ultimate armor code. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, the only basic cheat for Zero was the black Zero look, I believe.
So I learned something interesting about that. So in this game, it's just cosmetic.
Yeah.
But it wasn't supposed to be.
Huh.
So they were originally planning on giving Zero a full set of armor upgrades. And much like with the Ultimate X code, the Black Zero was just designed to be there as a cosmetic thing to let you know, okay, you've got the code working. When you find a capsule, you will be Ultimate Zero. But they didn't actually put armor upgrades in for Zero, they didn't put capsules in for Zero, so there's no ultimate armor. It's just Black Zero.
Aw,
In X5, they actually fixed that by making Black Zero a thing, and it's awesome.
I will get you, you arachnid bastard.
Haha, I'm the son of an entomologist.
Yeah, that's it. Get your multi-leg butt down here.
You know, he only has 4 limbs. Is he really a spider, or is he just a fat, ugly guy?
Yeah, maybe some kids ripped his legs off.
Oh.
Maybe that's why he hates humans. They ripped his legs off.
Now that I think about it, all of the bug Mavericks only have 4 limbs.
Maybe they all had their legs ripped off.
Be nice to bugs, people.
Yes.
Dramatic Zero music.
Thumbs up.
Oh yeah.
You won, but you did.
You learn Thunder something.
Lightning attack, effective against distant enemies. And that will be very useful for one boss.
My other favorite Maverick in this game, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, which we might as well do here. As you can see, we do have a non-animal one here.
I love Split Mushroom. Split Mushroom radiates small bastard energy, and I get in here. Let's face it, Anna's favorite would be Magma Dragoon. At least in this game. I always thought this sequence just looked really cool.
Yeah. It's like, where you're actually moving in 3D, but you're not.
Sure, the Super Nintendo did some of that, but we can do it better because we're Sony.
Yep.
I'm a Nintendo fanboy.
Oh, whoops, I forgot there were spikes on the walls.
So yeah, that's a thing in the Mega Man franchise. Spikes are one-hit kill,
Yeah.
except in some unusual circumstances.
Yeah.
I think if you have Rookie Hunter mode on, they're not, but I'm not positive.
I don't know, it didn't help me much in X1.
Hmm. Why ladybug robots?
Why not ladybug robots, I guess?
Okay.
Oh wait, these guys are insta-kills as well. So...
Woo!
Oh wait, not quite.
I cast Fist. Took me forever to finally play this game. I didn't actually play this one until I got a PS2. But it is probably the best Mega Man X. It's either this one or X1 is the best one, really. I like this one better. Alright, this dude.
Yeah, I gotta do with him first.
Oh, damn, I did not realize that the thunder thing did that much damage to him. Oh hey, my dad's playing the cello.
Ooh. Is it Hallelujah?
I don't think it is. I think he's just working on his scales right now.
Okay. Your scales and arpeggios.
Mm-hmm. I'm suddenly vividly remembering an episode of Dexter's Lab. What did Repliforce need? More wheels.
Clearly. Actually, you think about it, did any of them have wheels?
Oh, I remember this.
Okay, I'm not getting that one.
I mean, you could do that.
Yeah, that works.
Continues fairly generous in this game.
Yeah, they at least put you back in the at least the stage you were in.
Yep.
It's a lot nicer than the Castlevania collection, I'll give you that much.
Oh, yeah. We may have been doing that,
Or at least
one of those days. One of those days where I was freaking out. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
Because that happens more often than you might think.
Ah, crap.
I want the delicious pink candy.
I'm not gonna reach it. Yeah, it might be the case if I have to skip it for now.
But delicious pink candy. I know there's an easy way of doing it.
Yeah, I'm missing something.
Granted, it's been a while since I've played the game, but so many of these enemies get reused in the next two games.
They really do. Ah, okay.
Okay, it's only from the one side. That's fun.
Yeah. See if I can make this. Yeah, it might be until I have to get the double jump ability to get that.
Which is this stage, actually,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I believe so.
At least it's not Cyber Peacock.
No, that'll be later.
Oh god, there's a joke I could make here. I have seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Yes. Well, I question why it's spiky.
Both this and Mega Man 8 felt the need to have these vertical auto-scroll sections, and I don't know why. Summon Anna!
Moon!
Moon. Hey, that's a different insignia he has.
Yeah, his isn't quite the same.
So, Split Mushroom kinda has the Gemini Man thing going on, where he has a holographic double going on. And I always have a weak point for that kind of enemy. I just tend to think they're really cool. I mean, that's one of the reasons I like TN and Dragon Ball. and that's why I like Axel the Red in X5 as well. Although not as much as a certain other Maverick in X5. Hitboxes.
Yeah.
I know I've gotten lucky and have completely stun-locked Split Mushroom at one point.
Yeah. But yeah, he's not too terrible as long as you have the lightning ability.
Yeah. As I recall, it's much worse for X.
It really
because hitting
is.
anything with that is terrible. It's so bad.
It is.
Like, I remember playing this in, like, my teens, and I was able to, work out just completely stun-locking Split Mushroom, and I don't remember how to do it.
Yeah. Shoot.
Because it's been an awful long time since I've been a teenager, but hey.
Gotcha.
We're going to turn you into Pisha.
Pisha.
Pisha. I could go for Pisha.
Ching. Yep. While attacking in the air. Good to know.
Unfortunately, this will not help you in damaging any bosses anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. So... Sure, let's go with you.
Oh boy.
This should be interesting.
We are fighting Akuma from Street Fighter.
Pretty much.
This is fine.
Ready.
God, I was working on lyrics for this piece of music at one point.
Yep.
the ground.
Oh, hey, it's those little guys from MegaMan.
Yep, except they're camo colored. Because Repliforce!
Yes!
God, I love volcano levels. I think there's a secret up there, maybe? No, never mind, I'm full of crap.
Yeah, I think it's a little further up.
Yeah.
Ow. Fire bad.
Ready!
Yeah, you see it's up there.
Okay.
I don't think I can get that until I get the mech. Or I can
The
get
mech
something
is
else.
nearby.
Yeah. Unless... Nope, okay, that's what I thought.
I don't like the mech design in this game as much as I do in the Super Nintendo ones, just because they feel a little bit too much like, hello, I am person.
Yes. Oops. Oop. No, don't jump in the lava, Zero. You will regret that.
It's not cheese dip.
Yeah, it does kind of look like cheese fondue, though, if you think about it.
Cheese. I just had dinner and I'm hungry again.
Oops. Whoops. Oh well, I needed
Whoops.
to get more health no, more lives anyway.
Ready!
Volcanal.
Yep. Oh no! Get back in the mech.
So the thing about the mech is, if you hold up while jumping, you go flying out of the mech, and that can cause problems, especially later in the stage.
Yes.
Is it X5 where you're allowed you go completely under the lava in the mech?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I think it was X5, and I did that, and I'm like, I got past the lava section. I'm still in the lava. I attempt to jump out of the lava, and I just eject out of the mech and instantly die. And I'm like, who designed this?
Capcom. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Because, spoilers, this is an optional thing to bring the mech here, but it does help with the damage on this guy for a bit. Also, Dragoon has, some bit of story on him, but it tends not to go very far in this game, sadly. And yes, he is Hadoukening us.
And also Shoryukening.
Yes.
Fun fact, in X5, he's the tutorial boss. How do they get away with this, you might ask? It's because in X5, you can duck.
Yes. Oh, you cheating son of a gun.
So Magma Dragoon has a lot of attacks that take up a lot of space, and he varies them a lot. So he doesn't have a really consistent pattern, and he's hard to dodge anyway.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite boss fights in the game. And I especially love what his weapon does to one of the other Mavericks when you're fighting.
Yeah. Oops. Really?
The cheese fondue, it was so enticing.
It clearly was. Fine, I'll just stomp my way forward. Darn you, comets! Why are you in the lava?
That's a good question, really.
No, don't do that!
Behold, I am Chunky Boy.
Ah!
Ah!
I was just there, too.
How dare Capcom rip off its own properties? Wait. It's not like they've stuck Street Fighter references in other Mega Man X games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I don't think we're actually in a volcano.
Yeah.
I think we're just in a giant nacho plate.
And then turns out Zero is lactose intolerant, and that's why he can't stand the lava.
No!
doing that.
I can't remember if I item farmed before fighting Magma Dragoon or not.
Oh, it's gonna blow up all
Because
right.
again... Oh... Like, was there a sub-tank? Okay, never mind.
Yeah. You would think with such a tough boss they would do that, but nope.
Mm-hmm. But you see from the split mushroom, we got the double jump with the spinny slash thing.
Yes.
Which doesn't do any more damage, but they fixed that in Mega Man X5 when you fight Grizzly Slash and you get something amazing. Don't you mean Crescent Grizzly? Bitch, I mean Grizzly Slash.
Yep. It's Duff McWhalen, damn it.
We, in this house, we use the Guns N' Roses names.
We do.
Ready.
Really? You're starting out with that one?
Lovely!
That's good, I'm just gonna die.
Ready.
Nachos.
Whee!
Pretty sure volcanoes don't work this way.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Which lends further credence to my theory that it is just a giant plate of nachos that we're wandering through. Warning, the nachos are extra hot.
Indeed. Both in terms of temperature and spice.
You son of a... He also has that weird insignia that's not the Repliforce insignia. I wonder what it means.
Also, just because I can, maybe this will just get us through this, and then I'll switch it back. Because yes, the nice thing about the X collection is they have a rookie mode, so they make it a little bit easier for you.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not taking as much damage.
I'm trying to remember. Like, I feel like was it when you were playing last time, or was it like when I was playing on my Switch where I had it on without realizing it, and I was like, man, this is much easier than I remember. I'm taking everything. Oh, that's why.
But yeah, we actually get a cutscene with Dragoon in Zero's version.
He wanted to fight with the best hunters.
Yes.
No, we learned the Shoryuken.
Pretty much.
And with this, I know we can get a couple of hidden items.
Yeah.
Back in a Web Spider stage, particularly.
Yeah. Okay, let's take for there we go. Let's check this baby out first.
I'm pretty sure this has some references to the previous games in it, if I'm remembering right.
I believe so, yes. Like,
oh hey, it's Blizzard Buffalo!
Yes.
And oh boy, that snow is tanking the frame rate on my end.
Yeah, it's a little slow here. Okay, I can't reach that yet.
Even with the double jump?
Oh, okay. There we go. Also, yeah, spikes hurt. Don't touch the spikes.
Spikes bad.
They are.
Alright, this section.
Yes. Gotta move fast. Because the snow goes...
Gotta speed up.
Yep. Otherwise that happens, yes.
Yes.
Ready!
Thank you.
Okay, that's just... I know one of those skiing sections has like a weapon tank or sub-tank or something. Oh, right, this. Yeah.
Yeah, also...
This,
Yeah.
Oh hey, Chill Penguin!
Yes.
I'm trying to remember if a thing does extra damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember myself. Oh, actually, that did pretty good damage. Oops, wrong one. See ya.
Bye!
So long and thanks for all the fish.
So long and thanks for all the fish. Yeah, da 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 da. Hidden in here somewhere is a thing, isn't there?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think it's up there.
Yeah, I think so.
The good thing about Zero is he has a double jump, which means he can go everywhere.
Yes.
It's not over yet.
Yeah, we know it's not over yet.
It's gonna be the weapons tank. Yeah. Almost entirely useless for Zero.
Pretty much.
Oh my god, we killed Articuno.
Whoops.
See what, like, when you're playing as X, you wind up just like searching every bizarre sticking out thing that you can, because you're positive that it's going to be like hiding an armor upgrade. Yes, thank you for that weapon energy that we clearly needed.
Indeed.
For all those special weapons that we clearly have.
Well, that's a chonker. What's that blonde kid up to? I don't have time for you, Tuner. See, he was just annoyed at us. Oops, wrong one. Oop. So obviously he doesn't like fire. Oh, look at that, I've been impaled.
Vlad the Impaler Walrus.
I mean, it worked for dear old dead dad, according to Alucard.
Yep. Raw.
Oops, wrong one. Again. Rah!
I'm a walrus.
Cuckoo-ca-choo.
Cuckoo-ca-choo.
Oops.
Can we do it?
Come on. There we go.
Woo! We have secured a source of mecha blubber.
Ka-ching.
You learn this is almost entirely useless.
Yeah, you only ever use it for one boss fight.
Actually, that boss, he tends to be one of the ones that I start with. Like, his stage and him in general tends to be one of the ones, once I get a rhythm going, that I have the easiest time with.
Also, you don't get this cutscene, obviously, with X.
Instead, you get a boss fight.
Yes.
Disappointed in you, Colonel.
What do you think you're doing?
It's not too late. Stop the coup now.
Never.
The coop.
That's your decision?
Yeah, we need to keep all the chickens away from everybody.
Yep. It turns out that Mega Man X4 is all about chickens.
Actually, is there ever a chicken Maverick?
I'm thinking, let's see here, there are several birds.
Actually, I think there might have been a chicken-related one in Mega Man X8, but I don't remember.
Oh boy, I may need to invest.
Very well then.
Was there like a rooster or something in that one?
Yeah, I think
Next
so.
time, there'll be no mercy.
At least it wasn't like the little kangaroo one in X7.
Triangle, 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 triangle. Like I'm tempted to actually play 7 just to see how much of a train wreck it is. The last one I've played is 6, and 6 is bad. They clearly did not playtest 6 at all, which, to be fair, it came out like a year after 5 did, so...
Yes.
Oh good, this stage.
Remember this guy from Bloodstained?
I do remember this guy from Bloodstained.
Ah, crap.
Oh, we went down a rank already.
Yep, we did. It's still a passing grade.
Yep. Yeah, the gimmick to this stage is you're trying to get through these different parts as fast as you can.
Yeah.
If you don't go through it a certain... Yeah. And also, you can only get the upgrades if you go at max speed.
Yeah.
Which is still better than X6!
Whoops.
Because X6 has some upgrades that are only available if the level feels like it that day. Freaking ground Scaravich. God, that is the worst.
Yes. Crap.
I think this stage wild berry flavored.
Probably. Crap.
Can I nom?
Maybe.
I know there's an easy way to get rid of those eye things too.
Yeah.
You do have the double jump.
True, I keep forgetting about that. Well, I made it to there even if I didn't get the stuff.
Yep.
Ah, yes, this bit.
Oh yeah! Now see, if I was the game dev, I would have included one of the upgrades in this section and have done like a gravity puzzle. I think they wound up doing something like that in 5? But yeah, like, not have all the upgrades in the race section. That... the first Mega Man game I played, God, I know my cousins had one of the original ones, I don't remember which one. I know I played one of the Game Boy ones of the original series in the dentist's office. And then, the first one I played that I can actually remember specifically which one it was would be, Mega Man X1, because one of my friends in elementary school had it for the Super Nintendo. Oh hey, Cyber Peacock is also not Repliforce. And he's hacking the computers. I wonder what the deal with that is.
He's hacking the firewall!
We'll show you, Firewall!
Oops. Oops, I miss.
We have managed to get literally none of the heart tanks so far.
Yeah.
That's honestly impressive. We learned rock and roll.
Sweet. Also, this is the only actual attack that uses any energy for 0.
And it's actually inspired by a move that he does in Mega Man X2. But isn't he dead for Mega Man X2? You know what? Shut up.
Yes.
Spoilers, if you do a certain thing, he's a boss fight in X2.
Yep.
And one of the things he does is he does this ground smack attack where things happen, and this is just like a souped-up version of it.
Oops, no, 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 no. Too close. For comfort.
Yeah, but generally starting with this game, and moving onward, Zero feels like the more mobile of the characters, at least of these two.
Yeah.
Cause X never gets something like a double jump. Granted, in X5 he gets the Falcon armor, which is amazing. But the double jump and like air dash and various things like that make Zero just feel like he owns the direction of the stage. Like X by himself just feels kind of turtly in comparison.
Yeah. He's kind of more the defensive kind of character to play.
Yep.
Excuse me, robot bees.
Do we get robot honey? What does robot honey taste like?
That's a good question. Maybe it's like metal flavored.
That rich ferric taste.
Yes. Turns out it's all copper. Shortcut.
Shortcut.
Get out of the way so I can get the heart tank. Thank you.
Delicious candy.
Yes.
Can't remember if there's another upgrade or if that one's just a shortcut.
I think this one's a shortcut.
Okay. Mostly we just wanted the heart tank.
Yes.
The delicious candy.
Yes. Also, since we already defeated Web Spider, we don't have to fight him again.
I've heard a fun little fan theory relating to this game in X5. So in the back of Web Spider's stage, there's the giant energy cannon. I've heard people suggest that it's actually the Enigma cannon, which shows up in 5.
Huh. I guess it makes sense. They would probably take some inspiration from other sources.
Yep. So I know at least one of the Mavericks in X5 is a former Repliforce guy. Damn if I know which one, but I know it's not Squid Adler. It's not Grizzly Slash, it's not Axel the Red, it's not Dark Dizzy, it's not Izzy Glow. That would leave Matrix, Skyver, and Duff McWhalen.
I don't think it was Duff McWhalen. If I recall, his gimmick was like he was okay, and then you watch him turn Maverick.
Yeah.
Like he was willing to help you, but then just automatically he went crazy.
If Duff McWhalen is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Exactly. It ain't Tidal Whale.
That's such a stupid damn name.
It is.
Crescent Grizzly, also a stupid damn name.
Yep.
Spike Rose Red. Okay, that one's alright.
I gotta fight you again. Okay. At least you're really, really easy. When I first played this game, you were a pain in the butt, but now it's like, ha ha, I know your trick.
I never realized that the lightning sword did that much damage to him, so I would always get down to, like, the last rectangle and be like, oh boy, I'd better kill this guy fast, because I'm about to die!
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm burning through you. Mine.
Yoink.
And away!
I'm trying to remember if there's like another upgrade in this stage. I swear there is, and I can't remember what it was. Well, this is just a casual playthrough anyway,
Yeah,
so.
we're not getting 100% on this.
No.
That being said, I have a feeling I'm gonna be switching to Rookie Hunter mode at the end.
I can think of at least one boss fight where you might be doing that.
Yeah. The one I've complained about the most.
Yeah. I know there's a gimmick, there's a trick to making that fight easy as Zero. I do not for the life of me remember what it is.
Yeah, whoops, okay, I was just a little off there.
Physics!
Physics! And weird-ass hitboxes. How does the biology on those things work?
I mean, they're robot plants.
But there looks like there's also some bit of nature attached to it. How does that work?
You see, this is actually the Lost Godzilla monster, so after Godzilla 1985 came out, which kicked off the Heisei era of films, I'm probably mispronouncing it, the one that immediately followed was, Godzilla vs. Biollante, which was Biollante was a flower that had been merged with Godzilla cells and became a giant, benevolent plant monster. And it, in fact, fought Godzilla to protect mankind from Godzilla. And then it sent its spores into space. The Lost Godzilla monster that would have happened in that series. I'm not full of crap. Yes, I am. After Mecha Ghidorah was recovered from the future and Mecha Godzilla was destroyed, they were going to take some of the Biollante DNA and combine it with the Mecha Ghidorah technology to create Mecha Biollante. And that is where we get that.
Okay. Still, we got ourselves the second heart tank.
Nom nom. I like this stage. You hate this stage.
It's okay. When I originally played this, I thought that was a hippo.
Nope, it's Sea Pancake.
Yep.
I know you can turn on a turbo fire mode, which makes this stage, and another one like it in another game, much easier. Oh, I remember what Rookie Hunter mode does in this. Because it caused me more problems than it solved.
Oh.
It ends up slowing down the stage a whole lot.
Ah.
So you have to basically relearn all your rhythms, and it... Like, I legit like this stage. Squid Adler's stage, which borrows some elements of it, can, go die in a fire, but this one I actually do enjoy. It's a nice change of pace from the rest of the game. Especially because the whole thing is the, God, I can't remember what the... Ride Chaser segment.
Yeah.
The Ride Chaser segment in Squid Adler's stage is just freaking unfair.
Alright, got through it on the first try.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There's a way to is until I've been playing for a while. But he's the boss who's actually weak against that.
Yes.
Which I think it's easier to hit him when you're being X.
Yeah, it is.
Like, I think I usually wind up, like, hugging the wall under him and, wait for him to come down, and as he's coming down, I do that.
Yeah.
It ends up making the fight take a hell of a lot longer, but... Pew pew pew! The funny thing about this, because of where their feet are placed, it's hard to tell if, like, the jet is coming from the motorcycle itself, or if the jet is just on their boot. It's like, could Zero have been going this fast the entire time?
Also, hello, Kikyo.
We have a Kikyo?
We do.
Hi, Keeks! So I've actually seen people argue about this, whether, the Mega Man X series or the vanilla Mega Man series is harder. I've beaten most of the Mega Man X series. I cannot say the same about vanilla Mega Man. That said, I was able to beat, Rockman and Forte, or the Japanese version of Mega Man Bass, with minimal troubles. Oh, Kikyo's dead. It's okay, you're allowed to be dead, Kikyo.
Yes.
We will bring cheese to the funeral. Like, I usually put my butt directly on the wall.
Okay.
Like, directly under him, and then just wait for him to fire, and, kill his little search rays as they come.
Yeah.
Again, it makes the fight longer, but
Whoops.
Ready.
woo! Sea pancake. Are we gonna need to turn on Rookie Hunter mode again?
We may have to, yeah. If only just to get through this faster.
Yep. Because we have to get to the Maverick that I remember least, because my PlayStation copy of the game freezes on that Maverick.
Whoops. I should not be getting injured for that. Come on. Oop. Ow! Oops.
Welp. Pew 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 pew. I swear that the sprite for that shot from the Ride Chaser is the same one they use for the Z-Buster in X5.
I can believe it.
And unlike other people, I actually like the Z-Buster, even though it's a terrible weapon.
Whoopsie.
Physics has occurred.
Yeah, I jumped a little too late.
God, I love this stage.
Whoops.
Capcom at one point had amazing soundtracks. Oh damn, I should have suggested that Kikyo draw 0 in Kikyo style.
Huh.
Hindsight!
Yeah. Aw. Well, it was nice you were here for a little bit, Kikyo.
Yep. We love you, Kikyo, and we were glad you were here for a little bit.
Yes.
We will talk to you later.
Yes.
Noob mode on!
Just to get through this
you're not a
faster.
noob. You are not a noob. You were... If Web Spider taught us anything, it's that you're probably better at this game than I am. Actually, that would... Like, whenever I finally actually get over to your neck of the woods, that would be a fun way to do a stream where, like... We're playing one of these games and we just switch off bosses. Of course, you'd probably be, like, better than me at, like, every boss fight in this game, except maybe this one.
Probably, yeah.
We'll have to play X2 so I can feel slightly better about myself. Slightly.
Alright, where are you heading off to? There you go. There we go.
We now have delicious sea pancake burgers.
Indeed.
I think my dad's eating stingray.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm tempted to confirm that later, but eh. We got the air dash. Once again, completely useless for anything involving combat, but...
Yes, lets you travel better.
Yep. Whereas in X5, you get the same thing from Duff McWhalen.
Yeah.
And it actually does damage and is great. So Slash Beast, on my PS1 copy of the game, it freezes whenever I try to do this stage. So my memory of this fight is a little vague. Train.
Yes, I like trains.
Dad, is that you? That's a running joke with Ginny and Tony about my dad, because Dad really likes trains.
He'd probably like the subway if he ever came to New York City.
Oh, he's been to New York City. I'm pretty sure he hates the subway, but
That's fair.
like every major city in the U.S., Dad has been to.
Ah.
Pretty much, just because, murder cases, they're a thing.
Yeah, especially in big cities.
Yep. But yeah, he has legit been to every state and almost most of the major cities out there. To the point, like, he legit can't remember which places he's been that, like, were trips with us and weren't trips with us. When Courage still lived in New Haven, Connecticut, we went to visit him one time, and we were driving past Hartford, and like, as we're driving past, I'm like, oh hey, I remember seeing this building when we were driving places when I was a weein'. And Dad's like, oh yeah, do you remember the murder case I had there? And I'm like, I was 3! No, I don't remember the murder case you had there, are you crazy?
Also, I guess we're
yeah,
fighting.
this thing.
Yeah, we're fighting Doom Train.
Suplex the train!
I'm not sad, I'm sorry.
Oh. Spoilers, this fight is much easier as X.
Yeah, because you don't have to get up close and personal.
South Dakota, yeah, Dad's been. Can't remember the details of that trip, but I do remember him going. A lot of the trips Dad's been on, it's just like, oh yeah, he's been there, yeah, he flew off, we saw him off to the airport, because that was still a thing you could do back in those days. Well, like, back in the 90s, we actually got to go, like, all the way to the gate with Dad to see him leave, and then go all the way to the gate to pick him up. Different time,
Yeah.
And, like, Dad hated being away, but it was always exciting to see him go off on what, to us, were like, oh man, he's going on these big adventures.
Oh, I guess there was an extra life in that crate.
Delicious Zero candy.
Does that mean it has 0 calories?
Yes.
Sweet. you guys blowing up the train, by the way?
I know that Slash Beast is supposed to be the head of the army portion of Repliforce. And like this is them trying to escape from ye old Maverick Hunters. So I'm thinking it's like they're just trying. Oh crap, he's coming! Let's try to stop them from attacking us.
Ready.
I'm trying to remember how to get. Like, there's a heart tank or a sub tank here, and
Yeah, I think it's
I think
it's in one of the crates.
Yeah, and I think it requires the ride armor, but I'm not positive.
Yeah, I think so.
Can you blow up the crates with like the fire uppercut?
I don't think so. Not these ones. Yeah, these ones
Okay.
are impervious.
Haha, hero clicks. Oh, you could blow up the train cars! That's what it was!
Right, it was one of the train cars. I just gotta find an actual mech.
Yep.
These other mechs would just let me go!
I can't remember if it was back or forward.
There it is.
Yay! I know the heart tank in Storm Owl, it's just a matter of being fast.
Yeah. Because it gets bloated up.
Yep. Which admittedly is a really cool sequence.
It is.
What the heck does Storm Owl give Zero? I don't even remember what... Like, I remember what Slash Beast gives him. It's worthless, but I remember it. We were going on the train. We should have checked to see if the rails weren't crap first.
Yeah. That's fine, we're on another train. I feel kind of redundant to just give you the full heal right there and then do this.
Yeah.
Show off.
My god, we're fighting Guile!
Seems it.
Guile's theme goes with everything.
Oh, almost had him there.
Oh.
Ready.
But yeah, he's got an easier pattern to follow than Magma Dragoon, so...
Yep. That said, I feel like Magma Dragoon is just a more memorable fight.
He is. If partially just because of the connection he has with Zero.
Yep. And also, he's a more visible Street Fighter ripoff.
Yeah.
Do we have a sub-tank?
I don't think we do.
Okay.
Like, I don't think I've collected any of those yet. I just have the power one.
Slash Beast's design in and of itself isn't bad. It's a little generic, but
Yeah, a little.
like if Neon Tiger hadn't been a thing in 3, I'd probably like Slash Beast much better. Again, don't find Slash Beast bad, just find him hugely forgettable.
Yeah. Gotcha.
We will now wear your pelt as a hat.
How? He's made of metal.
He's a metal furry, though.
True. Shipuka, Shipuka, Shipuka. That girl is hard to get.
Wow! I was not expecting, Music Man references this evening. do.
Just one maverick.
Storm Owl.
Not to be confused with Storm Eagle.
Yep. One of them is way cooler than the other.
Yes.
That said, this stage is badass.
Yes. You gotta be quick on your toes here, too, because we got a lot of flying and such to worry about. Oops, no, get back in there. Get back in there. Yeah, this one's got also charge ability.
What's up that ladder?
I believe it's a heart tank or something. No, it's not a heart tank, but it's health.
Okay.
Oh, I missed it.
Well, throw yourself into the abyss, it'll be fine.
Yep. But yeah, so you gotta act quick on that one.
See, the multiple types of ride armor are cool. X3 did something similar, but it was painfully executed. Because it just makes collectathon things happen to a painful degree.
Haha, got it.
Woo! Okay, let's see if I can There's gonna be something I'm going to point out, but it's not gonna be anything we have to worry about doing anything with.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of me remembering precisely where it is.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Woo! It's
Made it.
Independence Day!
Made it.
Woo! Okay, it's in this next section is where the thing is. That totally looks like a Zoid. Okay.
Oh yeah, those things.
Oh yeah! Seriously, what the hell does Storm Owl give Zero again? I legit don't remember. Okay, so you see that spike wall up there, that spike column.
Yep.
So, up there is not one, but two distinct Buster upgrades for X.
Yep.
And how you get there is you need Web Spider's weapon. You jump, you fire it a particular way, and it creates a little web wall thing that you can jump off. You then have to, like, sprint, jump, climb the web thing up before it runs out, hope it's positioned correctly, jump up that column without hitting any of the spikes, and there you go.
Yes.
It's not the worst upgrade to get in the series. It sucks.
Yeah.
It took me so many tries.
There we go. That one.
Hooray, we destroyed a room.
Yep. We just have to be quick on the draw with that one.
Quick on the draw in this town. I am the law. It's what they say true. Does death wear blue? Can he fall? Wrong Mega Man game. I actually remember what Storm Owl's weak to.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which button it is. Oh, there it is. There it goes.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do nearly as much damage as you would like.
Yeah.
I think if you hit him with like multiple of it, well,
Yeah. Well, I'm out of goods now, so.
yeah. We're out of juice.
Whoopsie. Easy to get back to, at least.
Get ready.
Oops, I didn't mean to push that. Okay, looks like, as I attack things, I get more juice back.
Juice.
Ooh.
You like the juice?
At least it's not pain juice.
bone juice?
Sure.
Seriously, I'm suddenly, like, having this crazy craving for pizza.
I mean, you already had your burger, so I guess it's like, now I need pizza.
Pisha.
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 There we go.
I could go for Hideaway, weirdly. which is not generally my first choice, but Banana Horde!
Get ready!
Oh dear.
Get ready! Get ready!
Oh sure, now it's doing more damage.
Wow. Yeah, because the more balls hit him, the
There we go.
owl jerky.
Nom.
Hang on a sec, I need to add a thing. Where is it?
Also, what is it with owls being used as enemies in a lot of games?
Yeah. But, I mean, they're smart and they're spooky, and they're silent but deadly.
Also, yeah, that's right. That's what Storm Owl does. It ups your damage on your sword.
Okay. The Space Harbor?
Oh no! Wait, why do we need a space harbor?
Ready!
Hey, it's one of the ships that Storm Owl had.
Yeah.
So as you can see, they were basically just trying to pull a mass evac. Like, all of Reploforce. They weren't gathering to attack humanity, as much as humanity was afraid that they were. They were, they were amassing just so they could get the hell out of here before we're killed off.
Yep.
Ready!
Whoosh!
Also, the sword is now Kikyo powered.
Yes. I mean, we did say that it's not a video game without Kikyo in it. Turns out she's
Yeah, that
a
is
sword
true.
in this.
I mean, she's in the better route of the game then, so...
True.
I swear that's a Star Wars sound effect they're using.
I wouldn't be surprised. There we go.
Not over yet.
Will you go away with the wheelie doodads?
It's not a wheel of cheese, we don't want it.
Exactly. Also, how dare there's no healing upgrade here. Show off.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know in the I know in the original version of the game there's a glitch to make this easy. I think if you, like, stand at point blank, he can't actually hurt you.
Ready!
Just to make this go quicker.
Yep. If we were worried about being skilled, we wouldn't be doing this, obviously.
Exactly.
But this is a fun, casual playthrough just to show you what the game is kind of like.
Yeah. And technically, I've beaten most of these guys without too much problem, so...
You have 100%ed this game before, because this was the one you had.
Yes. Without the Rookie Hunter mode attached to it, so...
Yeah, because that wasn't a thing back in our day.
No, it was not.
But yeah, they've definitely been... Like, if you've been paying attention to the cutscenes, they've been playing up Colonel as, like, Zero's big rival.
Yeah.
So this is sort of like the climactic duel scene.
Yes. I like that it can do that right in the middle of cutscenes.
Yay, I killed your brother!
Yeah.
A thing from Sam and Max just came to mind because I've been marathoning those that series by Surat. We killed your dog. I bet we can make you cry. Really? We killed your dog. Of course, it sort of undermines their position of we're being peaceful when they're evacuating to a giant gun orbiting the planet that is pointed down.
Yeah, kinda.
We have this gun to defend the planet and to defend humanity. Why do you have it pointed at us? No reason.
We saw a spider.
That was your dude! That was Web Spider!
Oh, hi, Iris.
Well, she's cute anime girl. How bad could it possibly be?
Yeah. I do like the mech.
Mm-hmm.
Stay with me, brother.
That's not creepy in the slightest. Also, yeah, you have to knock the thingy out of her, because otherwise she spawns bombs.
Also, she hits like a bus.
She does.
I'm trying to remember if she's weak to anything in particular.
I don't think so. Last I checked, I usually just have to wail on her.
Okay.
Wow, first try.
Cue the anime.
Iris!
Zero,
Hang in there, Iris.
please, stay away from Replifos. Let's live together. In a world where
You're
only
kinda
Reploids
dead.
exist.
Yeah, kinda.
Iris, there's no world just for Reploid. It's only a fantasy.
Yes, I know, but I wanted to believe it. I wanted to live in a world where only Reploids exist with you.
Iris!
Wait for it.
Mhm.
Wait for it.
Iris!
Yep.
Iris! 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 Iris. Iris!
Come on.
Ah! No, this isn't happening! There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for?
There it is!
Ready.
Acting!
Well, and wanna know something? Still better than the voice acting in one of the other Mega Man games.
Yeah.
There's a specific Mega Man game that, we're pretty sure I'm better at it than Star is, because it's the one I played growing up. It has voice acting in it, and, the main reason we want to potentially stream it sometime is for the voice acting.
Yeah.
Why are the spikes so creepy looking? Like, did we have to make them look like intestinal cilia? Like, ew.
I guess so.
Oh boy, it's this fight, isn't it?
Yes. I have reasons.
There's a way to make this fight easy, I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, this is an easier fight with X. Zero has a tough time with the General. And it is probably my least favorite fight in this game.
Show me your true power.
Whose idea was it to make a giant 20-foot tall robot that's in charge of an army?
Yeah, and you can only hit via the head.
Like all of the versions of Sigma, they're forgivable because it's like, oh, Sigma built himself a new body again.
Yes.
General, somebody decided to make the General.
Yeah.
They were like, oh boy, this'll be a good idea. Let's make a sentient 20-foot tall battle bot.
There we go.
And give him free will.
God, that was so much better than the original. Well, looks like he's been disarmed.
Welp. I wonder who could possibly be controlling this.
I know.
Spoilers, if you're familiar with the series at all, it's not a surprise.
Not in the slightest.
Ready.
Why'd you give me that right off the bat? And
Guess what time it is?
Yep, in typical Mega Man fashion, boss rush.
Ah, shit.
Well. So
You know what? We may as well just leave it on.
Yeah, so we can get through this with as little death as possible.
Yep.
Especially since I'm literally on 0 lives right now.
Well, I'm pretty sure if we die, we'll just start the boss rush over, but eh.
Yeah.
Spirit Bomb!
One down. 7 to go.
I am full of owls.
Whoo!
Come on, get closer.
Yeah. Hold still so I can whack you harder. There we go.
You died of chonk.
Noctowl, you are not.
I had a shiny Noctowl at one point.
I think that was one of the few shinies that Ash actually had.
Yeah, it was.
Oops, wrong one.
You'd think it would be the electricity one, but no, he is vulnerable to the fire.
Go figure.
I'm trying to remember what he's vulnerable to for X. Is it slash based?
Yeah, I forget what it is.
No, he's vulnerable to soul body. That's what it was.
I got an achievement. Way of the Saber. Okay, we're dealing with Web Spider again.
I'm fat! Much easier with a double jump.
Yes. And a stronger weapon.
Yep.
With the
And
power
Rookie
of
Hunter mode.
Yes, with the power of Kikyo on our side, we shall prevail.
That's basically like having the power of God and anime on our side, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 4 down. 4 more to go.
Woo!
Ah, Jet Stingray. Also,
Woo!
I think we're in Mountain Dew.
Probably. Yeah, that is definitely Mountain Dew.
Yeah!
Yeah! Banana Horde!
Kinda weird that he's vulnerable to ice. There you go. And what's in this one? Frost Walrus.
Who is one stealing my blubber?
What'd you do to the oysters?
I know my mom had Walrus and the Carpenter memorized at one point. I had the Jabberwock memorized at one point. I had to memorize all sorts of crazy things.
There we go.
I wonder what walrus tastes like.
Maybe it's like blubber nuggets. They're chewy.
Slash Beast.
Yeah, I think so. Ah, you can't show off this time in a fancy fashion.
Like, I know Slash Beast's weapon is effective against, like, one of the bosses. I have a feeling it's a web spider, which makes it super useless because of the way the weapon works.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's like it cuts him off of his web or something.
Yep. I do remember the first two forms of the final boss are easy,
Uh-huh.
but that's fine because the third form of him is terrible.
It is.
Split Mushroom is vulnerable to Pikachu.
Yep.
Seriously, I love this guy. Like, everything about him screams, I am small and annoying, and you have to deal.
I think that was all of them.
I
Yep.
think you were correct. So let's grab the health thingy from up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, because I don't think this replenishes over time.
No, it doesn't. I believe we get cutscene.
Yeah, because...
Anime cutscene!
yes, because again, Zero gets more story than X, who is the titular character. Hi, Sigma.
Didn't we kill you like the previous 3 games?
Multiple times. Why are you dressed like the Grim Reaper?
What's our current situation?
This is a flashback to
Commander.
before the first
There's
game.
that red
Yes.
Maverick that wiped out Garma's unit.
Inside. He's inside that door.
You may leave now. I'll take care of this personally.
By yourself, Commander?
I don't want any more of my people being sacrificed.
So Sigma was once a Maverick Hunter.
Yes.
Zero was the original Maverick.
Yep. Look at them 90s anime.
Yep. We must protect Planet Namek.
Quick, more lines! More lines! That makes it more dramatic!
We need all of the lines.
Look out, he's got a lead pipe!
Gonna kick some ass with my own pipe wrench. Pipe. Wrench pipe.
You're too slow. You're too slow.
Pipe versus sword. I'm having flashbacks to the last time I played Streets of Rage with Courage.
Now he really has been disarmed. And I guess that was his strong hand, because after that he just got owned.
Yep. So those scars on Sigma's face are Zero's fault.
Yep.
Oh gee, a W! I wonder what that could mean.
It's not like we saw him earlier in this game.
Look, it's Commander Sigma.
Incredible. Now I'm certain there's no one who's a match for the commander. What?
Take that Red Maverick to the repair center and call Dr. Kane. I wish to have that Maverick studied.
Commander, are you okay?
Silence!
You didn't want to take your arm with you so you could possibly fix it?
So, yeah, a big thing in the lore. Yeah, Sigma, why are you acting surprised? You were friggin' there.
Yeah, unless it was like he blocked that out.
But, yeah, like, it gets retconned that a reason that a lot of the things go Maverick is because of computer virus. That originally came from... That came from Sigma, but it originally came from Zero. Also, that rope looks super flammable.
Indeed.
And, the reason for that is because, X was the last of Dr. Light's creations. Zero was made in response to that by Dr. Wily.
Yep.
Okay, so he... I've legit never seen that attack before.
Neither have I.
Is that like only a Rookie Hunter mode thing?
I don't know.
Yeah, because that's usually the attack I see. He plunges it into the wall and starts lasering the floor.
Yes.
And like that's the way to trick out the second form's AI, because that just makes life so much easier.
It does.
And then there's this.
Yeah.
Tremble with terror. You are finished.
So yeah, there's 3 points to this fight. You got Sigma Head, you got the robot thingies up there, and you got a big creepy Sigma face monster in another spot. Right there.
Basically, the Sigma virus has taken over the entirety of the space station.
Yeah.
Which, given that it's a giant gun pointing down, is, bad.
Yeah. But yeah, as you see, he has 2 health things for each form.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the harder Sigma fights. Like, I feel like Sigma... I mean, granted, his first 2 forms are relatively easy, thank God.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like Sigma in X5 is much easier. X2, it was easier, X3, he's kind of a pain in the ass, because he only has, like, 1 vulnerable spot. Although if you do pull off a certain thing, you can kill him in 1 hit.
Yeah. And it's definitely over. Achievement unlocked.
Okay. We will never see Sigma again.
Yeah.
Absolutely never.
Yeah, it's not like we have several more games after this. Bye, General. You did not give us enough time to actually mourn your death. Or your sacrifice.
He does show up slightly more in X's story, but it's still...
Yeah, it's still not super emotional.
Yep.
So, this is what happened to me. This is my fate. I couldn't save anyone after all.
Thanks for the Speed Racer type dialogue there.
Iris!
Yep.
Please stop, brother.
It speaks volumes about the voice acting of this game that when they did X5, they decided, no.
Did we Reploids all turn
Yeah,
out to
they
be
stuck with the
Mavericks
original
after all?
Japanese. It wasn't until X7 and X8, I believe, where they actually gave proper English voice actors for the characters.
But yep, that was Mega Man X4, everybody. I mean, as much as we mocked parts of it, it is, bamboo.
Bamboo.
Bamboo!
Bamboo.
Okay. As much as we mocked parts of it, it is legit, my favorite in the X series, which makes it one of my favorite Mega Man games, period.
Yes. Man, watch that space station explode.
Hypermino! Sensei! Please, illustrate all the things!
Yes, please.
Sound
More-
effect, we only had one.
More
It was by
rich.
More Rich. One voice actor with a ridiculously long name.
Yes.
Ripe strawberries, ripe. we're doing songs from Oliver.
Yay! But yeah, if you get to X's part in the story, it basically is like the same cutscene, except obviously not with the emotional stuff. It's a point where Zero phones in on him as he's escaping, and X in his little kitty voice is like, "Zero, you have to kill me if I become Maverick." And Zero's like, "Don't talk like that, goodbye." And then he's like, "Promise me, Zero."
Which is a thing, like, the climactic final duel between Zero and X, which winds up being much less final than it should have been. Like, they were teasing that, like, since X2.
Yeah.
And basically the point of X4, and, like, I hate to say this, I really do. Like, it was, in terms of the story, it was just to set up that conflict.
Yeah.
Like, we get more hints at Zero's backstory about, oh, he was made by Wily, which gets touched on more in X5, which we don't have in this collection, but it's fine because the other collection kinda sucks.
Yeah, and technically I own the PlayStation disc of it, which actually has the Guns N' Roses names in it, so I could emulate that.
Oh yeah, we could totally pop that in at some point and do that.
Well, I got an achievement called Mavericks After All, and for some reason Iris is the picture.
I guess we're Mavericks after all.
The battle has ended, but for some reason, Zero's memories of the past continue to haunt his mind. As a hunter, it is his duty to go after those mavericks. At the same time, he knows that it is his destiny to defeat his friend one day. 2 different people, 2 different fates. In the future, Zero's decision will lead 2 great hunters to tragedy. The future is coming.
Seriously, X5 was the perfect place to end the series.
It was.
Do we want to show them any of the other X games?
Let's see. Well, this one is the only one I actually know, but I doubt I'm going to be doing it full through, so at the very least we could show it off. Because I've already beaten this 100% in my own spare time, so...
Yep. My god, 512 kilobytes!
My word.
Titanium X!
Warning,
The X is for extreme.
Go ahead.
X is the first of a new generation of robots which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. No! If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being, the results would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day. Nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Way to go, Light.
Yep.
Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please, do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. So yeah, he ends up being in that container. He ends up in the fridge for 100 years as opposed to 30.
Yes.
Dig that 16-bit soundtrack.
Indeed. Yes, here's our good buddy X.
I'm
He has a
Rocket.
buster instead of a saber like Zero. And it can charge
Of
up a
course.
little more damage.
Of course, in this game, we'll get there.
Yeah, there's a few problems with this one.
Discord.
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 There we go.
Okay. It's like I can't do this alone! But yeah, I feel this one kind of slowed things down a little bit more than the other one. Oh yeah, there we were.
You're like
talking
playing
about
this. Bees! Like playing this game compared to the PlayStation one, it does definitely feel slower and more clunky.
Yeah.
Still, it's a very good game, and this first stage does a great job of just showing you how the game works.
Yeah. Quit shooting me, you silly bee. Also, I keep wanting to dash, but then I remember, oh wait, I don't have that yet.
Yeah, so this is the one game, the singular game where you don't start out with the dash.
Yep.
But, and the thing is, like, most of the stages are designed with you having the dash in mind, which is why, if you're, if you're playing the game and are sane,
Yeah,
there's a specific stage you do first.
Yes.
Luckily, the devs learned their lesson from this one and just had the dash built in from X2 onward.
Yeah. Also, yes, you can ride the cars.
Riding on cars! My god, it's a flying battery from Sonic 3 and Knuckles! Robotnik, no! Ominous music. Oh, I'm sure this boss fight will be perfectly reasonable. Hi, Boba Fett.
Hi!
I'm sure the fact that there's no health bar on the side is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah, I'm sure we could take him. He's only the first boss.
Yep. Ugh, excuse me.
You're fine. No!
This is bad.
Yep. I mean, yes.
This is a video game.
Yes. Hey, Zero.
So in X1, Zero was gone. They
Yes.
didn't add the sword thing until X2.
Yeah. Also, as you see, he was shown off as a badass, because he could take on Boba Fett, who actually has a real name, but we're going Boba Fett because... And,
It's friggin' Boba Fett! You know it, I know it!
yeah... But yeah, at this point, X is still a rookie. And he looks up to Zero to get stronger.
Pisha.
Pisha.
Oh, did you just save over your other file?
Oh well.
Oh well.
I mean, I already beat it with 100%, so...
Yeah, that's true. It's not like this is a difficult game to 100% necessarily.
Yeah, just a little tedious, depending. But yeah, remember that guy we saw in Frost Walrus' stage? There he is. Also, bunny rabbits. And lumberjacks.
The Megas turned this song into a Christmas song.
Of course they did.
Seriously, the lumberjack bot has to be like the least practical weapon of war.
Well, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was just meant to, you know, work on other things.
Chop down robot trees that regenerate, apparently?
I guess. Maybe you need a never-ending supply.
A never-ending supply of robot trees.
You never know. Trees can make a lot of things. Maybe they need robot paper. to draw their robot maps.
Oh, man. Wheels. Why did it have to be wheels?
Maybe that's what they needed the robot trees for. Wheels are made of wood, too.
Hello, holographic Dr. Light.
Yep.
You sure leave a lot of these capsules all over the planet with things that become, like, infinitely more powerful and conveniently located near bosses that we're going to fight.
Yes.
What's the deal? There is actually a fan theory, and one of the games lends credence to this, that, it's less that he left these around, and more that he uploaded his consciousness to be some sort of AI, and that he's, like, actively making them and projecting them into places to help X.
Huh.
Like X5 is the one that, like, really lays hints to that, and really, it's the only thing that makes the game, the capsules make any goddamn sense whatsoever.
Yeah. Also, now we can dash.
'Cause, like,
how dare you?
welp.
At least I got my boots.
Yep. Yeah, the upgrades in X1 are a little lackluster. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And one of them is utter hell to get. I don't know how far we're gonna be going.
Yeah, because it's almost 10 o'clock here, so it's usually roughly around the time we stop. Plus, you know, the lumberjack robots, they need to get some more robot wood.
Yeah? To make robot paper for their robot maps, apparently.
Yes. Also, maybe they want to make robot origami.
Robogami. I swear I've seen someone do like a Mega Man X papercraft at some point.
Also, maybe they need to make robot houses.
We need a robot log for the robot fire so we can make robot s'mores.
Exactly.
I hate those things.
Yeah, they get annoying in a later fight, in a later level too.
Yep.
Which is worse because it's over a pit.
Yeah, a giant pit.
Yes.
Didn't you like Sting Chameleon that?
Yep, I just basically tanked it with the invincibility ability.
Oh boy, we can break those things with giant robot fists. Pity we can't get to the one up there with the robot. It's almost like we need another ability to break that one up there open.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yep.
I forgot. Oh well, just made it a bit easier to track.
Yep.
Oh boy, robot snow. A robot
Like, I feel like I should make fun of the robot snowball machine, except it has killed me more than once.
See, they also double as a robot snow cone maker.
And now I'm having flashbacks to In Wily's Defense, which was a fantastic webcomic, which regrettably is not online anymore.
Aww.
Ah, chill, penguin.
It does make you question of why it was that they made it that these all look like animals.
Yeah. Well, like, I imagine, like, somewhere in the future is, like, Lantern's dad as, like, a robot maker. And it's like, okay, we're gonna build these sentient robots. Great! I want a penguin! Are you sure we could just make them human? Give me a walrus! My grandkids are gonna love this shit!
Whee! But now we get the ability Shotgun Ice. Let me see, who was it? Oh, right. Which one was it again?
I tend to do Storm Eagle next.
Yeah, he's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's not because he's not weak against the shotgun ice, but
He's kind of
the boots just make him.
Yeah, he's kind of a joke.
Also, he has a hard rockin' theme.
He does.
Why do I suddenly taste s'mores?
It was the robot s'mores you were talking about earlier.
God damn it. Woo! Leap of faith!
Hey, I got it on the first try! That took me forever the first time I played. Hey! You
Let go!
Sucker. I think somebody had to program to make one of those things. It's like, whose idea was like, I know, I will build a robot whose sole purpose is to pick people up and drop them off buildings.
I blame Dave.
Yeah. You mean your Castle Crashers character?
Yes. Him specifically. God, that's gonna be fun whenever we get back to streaming that, because,
yes, because
with
Dave,
Raven.
Yes, because Dave is much better now than he was in the original.
I'm still tempted to level grind him up more, but,
yeah.
Woo! I hate those things.
Yeah, they're a little annoying. Also, funny enough, I don't think Rookie Mode actually does much for this area, because the game's still pretty tough. Compared to when I was doing X2, that one was like, wow, that was easier than I expected it should be.
Woo! Sub-tank!
Yes. Well, 7 years bad luck.
I think we qualify as terrorists now.
Yeah, they need their robot glass.
Yes! Robot glass! And it's down here somewhere is the thing.
Yeah. I think somebody had to design that too. It's like, you know what we need? We need a flamethrower that goes on our platforms.
At the airport.
Yes. It's clearly...
Also, we need floating platforms at our airport.
It was to deal with the robot geese.
Clearly.
Yes.
You may wonder why we're doing this.
We like going up and down.
We do.
Will you blow up already?
You're choosing the slower and safer way of doing this. Usually, like, I jump to the wall and just, like, keep jamming on the fire button as I'm scaling it and hope I don't fall into the pit. That is not the one I thought it was.
Nope, that's further up. Oop.
Okay.
Ah, no.
This is problematic.
I got it.
Woo! Here is where it is.
Yes. Up there.
Yeah, because you need to do the dash jump. This is such a lackluster upgrade. You need it for like 2 things.
Yeah, pretty much. Particularly one of the worst attempts at trying to get a upgrade as possible.
Yeah, we're not showing that off. I don't care how far we get in the game, we're not showing that off. But yeah, now we can Mario our way through certain kinds of blocks. There aren't many of them.
Yeah.
It's solely to get another upgrade, which is terrible.
Yes.
And the game gives you another way of getting that upgrade anyway, so it's really just bragging points.
Pretty much. I managed to somehow get it. I don't know how I did it, but I did.
Like, I always go out of my way to get that upgrade.
It froze on me.
Okay. Just, like, as a point of, god damn it, I've beaten this game, I've 100%ed it, I'm getting this upgrade, but,
Made it.
we are on the death plane.
As opposed to Death Star. This I also feel is a little bit silly. Go through all the trouble going into the plane. And then we go right on top of it again.
Well, we blow it up first.
Why did we blow it up?
Because, Storm Eagle is gonna use it for evil.
Oh.
And actually, that's the reason that, Spark Mandrill's stage gets all messed up after doing Storm Eagle's stage.
Ah.
Like, if you watch the clouds after you beat him, you'll notice that we're going down! And then, when you go into Spark Mandrill's stage, you'll notice that there are, like, remains of the plane there.
Huh.
So yeah, we are hijacking and crashing a plane.
Maybe we're the baddies.
Are we the bad guys? I think we're the bad guys.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Gotcha.
So yeah, Storm Eagle is not a bad one to start off with, except his gimmick is knocking you off the edge of the stage, and it's hard to avoid that unless you have the boots.
Yes. And what do we get for our hard-earned work? Storm Tornado!
My favorite weapon in the game.
But yeah, one thing you'll notice, if we go to this one... as the music cuts out.
That was weird.
Yeah, I didn't do that when I was just doing it on my own. Maybe because I'm streaming?
Discord.
But yeah, this stage is usually covered in lava, but because we killed Chill Penguin first, everything's all frozen.
Those robot things it's dropping, not the half torsos, but the dragon head things. Those become super relevant in MegaMan X3.
Huh.
I'm not sure if it was deliberate foreshadowing or if it was lazy sprite reuse.
Yes. Also
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right up here is where the next upgrade is. Good luck getting up here. Because it took me several days to do this.
It's awful.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to screw up and make you have to restart the stage.
Yep.
Like, you have to do it right from the edge there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like right there. Good luck getting it.
And what it does, it gives you the Buster upgrade, which does give you a slightly more powerful charge shot.
Yeah.
And it lets you charge special weapons.
Yeah.
Honestly, not great.
Yeah. And as
Like
Lantern said, you can get it later.
Yep. That said, having it earlier makes your life easier for getting through certain parts of other stages, because it lets you charge up Sting Chameleon, and that just makes life easy.
Yeah.
How many Sigma torsos do we need?
All of them.
Because, yeah, each of those heads, like, that head is what's used to make Sigma's torso for his battle body in, X3. Spoiler, Sigma's in X3.
Also, there's some kind of tank in the other side of this, but I can't get that without the right ability, so...
I actually remember what Flame Mammoth is weak to.
Yes.
He's weak to the best weapon in the game. If you have another weapon, you can cut off his trunk, and it just makes him so derpy looking, and it's hilarious. Do-do-do.
Whoops, didn't mean to click that. But yeah, now we got a fire of essentially a flamethrower.
Which is useful for certain things.
Yes. Eye patches.
Eye patches. The trick is, can we get to our favorite Maverick in the game? So yeah, there's the remains of the plane. Normally, a bunch of these floors would be electrified. They're not, because a plane crashed here. Because this is a power plant.
Yes.
Are we the baddies?
Good question. Oh wait, no, I can't go that way yet because I don't have the item needed for that. Nighttime, daytime!
Light goes on, light goes off. Light goes on, light goes off.
Hello, night.
Hello, light.
Whoops.
That is a pit. That is not progress.
Well, that's the pits. Also, who keeps flickering the lights? Nosferatu? Or would it be Robot Nosferatu?
I mean, Dark Dizzy in Mega Man X5 is basically a robot vampire, so...
Yeah, that's true. But...
Clearly we needed battle emus.
I thought they were ostriches. Also, I will admit, I thought their buzzsaws were turbines at first. That also brings the question of, who thought an ostrich with a buzzsaw on its head was a good idea?
I know! I mean, Overdrive Ostrich from next game is a completely different thing, so... And also, what the... I'm pretty sure this fight is also harder if you haven't done Storm Eagle, because I'm pretty sure it does more lightning-y stuff.
Yeah. There you go.
Hooray, we beat the... Oh wait, that's not the actual Maverick. Never mind.
That's not Spark Mandrill.
These guys.
Wait.
You shoot them once and they...
Yeah, they get crazy. Also, I just realized, maybe the buzzsaw ostriches work with the robot lumberjacks.
Of course! It's all an intense robot logging operation. Hang on a sec.
Turns out we are in Robot Canada.
Yep. White card. Intense robot logging operation. White card. Robot Canada.
Gotcha.
Woo! I love that this game has the energy balancer built in, and no one's going to get what I'm talking about, but it's fine. Basically, it's one of those quality of life things that the vanilla Mega Man series makes you jump through hoops for.
Yes.
Ow.
I'm not sure what these ones were invented for either. They just kind of wander about.
Hi, I'm a ball.
But I haven't even flustered you yet.
No, then I turn into form of shirt.
True.
Behold, Spark Mandrill, the easiest boss in the game to break.
Yep.
Like, I know when I get in a good rhythm with him, I can make it possible for him to not actually do anything.
And what do we get for our troubles? Electric Spark.
We get the electric slide, got it. I don't remember using the electric spark much, except for, like, the Maverick that it's super effective against, which is Armored Armadillo.
Yes.
I like this stage. I don't think that you do.
It's okay. Mainly because I know this was the one where, spoilers, you can get the Hadouken.
Yes. Whee!
Also, I can always go back and take care of other things off screen if I really want it. This is a good place to farm lives, let's just say.
Oh, yeah. Like, I'm not sure if we'll get through the end game, but I'm pretty sure we can get through all of the Mavericks at least.
Yeah.
Oh, these guys. Okay, so there's a trick to dealing with him.
Yes.
I forgot that that was behind him. It's the one later that,
yeah.
is the heart tank one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Gee, it going too fast made it so we weren't able to get those health power-ups. I wonder if that'll be important later. A sign that maybe we should kill them quickly.
Also, I wonder why they made robot bats.
Well, I know in, again, going to X5, a bunch of them coming together end up making, Dark dizzy for some reason. See, robot miners with a pickaxe, at least that makes sense. They're mining.
Yes.
You're in a mine.
Maybe they were like, we need an authentic mining experience, so we need robot bats.
Yep. See, usually here is where I break out either the flamethrower or I break out a storm tornado. You are so hot right now.
Ta-da! Oops. Well, at least I got the
And
heart.
then you jump into spikes. You found a heart.
Yes. Don't need it now, but I might as well show that off again.
Woo! Minecart!
Hi, birds.
Why did we need robot well... No, why did we need robot birds?
And normally up here, after a certain amount of time, you can get the Hadouken ability, but that's only after you get all the heart tanks, all the upgrades, all the sub-tanks, and you have to die here at least 4 times.
Yep. Woo, this guy! If you don't have his weakness, he sucks.
Yeah.
I have Buster dueled this guy. I have won. It wasn't fun.
There we go.
Woo! Another one bites the dust. Do 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 do.
And what do we get for our troubles? Rolling shield.
Woo! Do 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 do.
Let me think here. I feel I have to.
That is what he's weak to.
Okay.
Boom! Kawanger! Kawanger! That booms!
Now you know what we keep referencing.
This is our favorite Maverick in the game.
If only because of the goofiness we did with that.
Yep.
Like, I think we just randomly started texting each other that, and it just stuck.
Yep. Boom! Kawanger! Kawanger! That boom. Also, god damn, I love this song.
I slip. Just tank it with the face.
Yep. Oh, these things, right. I hate...
Yeah. I just zip past them as fast as possible.
I know when they show up in a later stage, this is where I used Sting Chameleon.
Turtle!
Most of these enemies don't get reused for X2. I feel like that's very telling.
Do they not like turtles? That shoot missiles?
Like, I think they realized that a lot of the enemies in this game had, like, way too much health.
Yeah. I mean, they could always just scale it down in coding, I would think.
Yeah, you would think.
Also, yeah, you can see they kind of repeated things in X4 with the elevator shaft.
To be fair, they repeat things in a lot of these games. It's Mega Man.
True.
I mean, the joke about, like, the NES games is they basically made the same game 6 times.
Also, I can't get this one until I get Sting Chameleon's ability. And why did you invent a little...
Robot monkey.
Yeah. I thought it was a salamander.
It could be a salamander.
Because then it's like, well then it's like my childhood when I was looking for salamanders and newts as a kid.
Aw.
That was my exciting camping trips.
I mean, like, I grew up chasing frogs, so... Have I told the snapping turtle story?
I don't think so.
Oh, how have I not told the snapping turtle story? Alright, so, when I was a kid, my dad had a coworker who, like... He was a young swinging bachelor, he was actually one of the people who introduced me to the Sega Genesis. But, like, he would come and, like, watch me and my siblings when Mom and Dad were, like, at work or out of town or something from time to time. But he would just come and help Dad with projects as well. Little FBI guy. He was like the FBI IT guy. His name was Vinny. But, so he would come over not infrequently, and he was kind of like an uncle almost. Like, he'd come over, he'd stay over, he'd crash at our house for a bit, he'd bring us stuff from, like, the bargain software bin. That's how I got Space Quest 4. Anyway, one day, Vinny was coming over, he's coming in his black pickup truck, and he pulls up to our house, and we all run out to greet him. It's like, Vinny! Good times! Yay! Hey, do you all want to see, like, what I got in the back of my pickup truck? And he looks at my dad and is like, you should check this out too, you'll like this. So, we all run out to his truck, and in the back of his truck, is friggin' Gamera. So Dad looks at this giant snapping turtle. He looks at, like, 5'0" Vinny. He looks back at the snapping turtle. He looks back at Vinny. Vinny, how did you get this? Oh, I was coming over to your house and, like, I just saw it crossing the street, so I just picked it up and, tossed it in the truck. Vinny, I want to show you something. So Dad goes into our garage, gets a broom. Wait, is this the stage that is... I may have done this backwards, but it's fine, we'll figure it out in a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dad gets the broom. He points the end of the broom at the turtle. Suddenly, we have half a broom. Vinny looks at this. Oh. Yeah, So, Dad and Vinny drive the truck over to, our local pond, and I don't know how they do it, but they manage to get the, yeah, I goofed.
Whoops.
They get the, snapping turtle into the pond without losing any limbs somehow. Rolling shield must be launch octopus.
Okay.
But still, boomer quanger.
Yes.
I know I've Buster Dueled this guy. Boomer quanger is basically Cutman on steroids.
Yeah.
We do have sub-tanks if we need them, so...
Yeah.
And it...
There we go.
And you didn't use a sub tank. You are badass. Fortunately, this makes Launch Octopus easier, even though this is not the weapon you use on Launch Octopus.
And that's the one you use for getting a lot of the heart and sub-tanks.
Yep. I hate this stage.
Same. Like, the boss fight doesn't feel as bad to me. It was more the level itself.
I know Boomer Quanger's weapon, like hitting him with it a couple times, makes him easier. Because it nerfs one of his attacks.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that was a little too close for comfort. Seahorses!
Why, though?
Good question.
So this level is basically mini-boss gauntlet, have fun.
Pretty much.
I recall using Storm Eagle's weapon a lot, and they bring those... They bring those fish things back for X5, the ones that nom you.
Yeah. Alright. Whee!
This is what, like an oil derrick? Yeah, it's an oil rig.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Woo! Chief O'Brien? I have a deep spiritual connection with Chief O'Brien, and Courage mocks me for it regularly. He's like, you are Chief O'Brien. Chief O'Brien is your ground state of being. Does the damage persist? I can't remember.
Question.
We may want to tornado it.
Yeah.
Because blowing that up unlocks a thing, right?
Am
I remembering that correctly?
Yeah. Ah, here we go.
Woo! Do you know what we needed? More mini-boss!
Yes, particularly Water Durgan.
I feel like there's a Super Metroid enemy that's very much like this. No, it's Metroid Fusion. Metroid Fusion has a boss that's like this, except more annoying.
Ah, I got stuck in the ceiling.
Physics! How did I know that was going to happen? Welp.
Yep, back we go.
We call that the Kaizo trap.
Also, that brings up the question of why don't they do more with the spikes?
I know! I've been wondering that for years.
It's like, clearly it is a one-hit kill and a danger to MegaMan X. Why not just make a crap ton of stuff with the spikes?
Spike Man! You know?
Yeah. Also a question, are these plants natural or robotic? Also, there was
that is a question.
Yeah. Also, there was a health upgrade stuck in the ground. It clipped through the wall.
I know that happens a lot in X2 when you do a specific thing and screw it up.
Fun.
X2 has specific energy farmable areas, and it involves doing a specific thing, and it's actually really cool. It's very guide dang it, but behold the power of Face Tank.
Pretty much. Because too many times I've gotten myself sucked into the spikes, so...
Likewise. Whee! For the longest time, I thought that oh! Did it...
It was the wrong one.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did that persist? Because that would be great.
That would be nice, but no.
Nuke the whales!
Whales!
So we have this robot whale here that clearly is replacing an endangered species, and we've just killed it. Are we the bad guys?
No, don't knock me into the spikes, you sassafras.
You fish whore. I remember in the PlayStation version of X3, which was in a different X collection, the one that I had for the PS2 back in the day.
Ah, that one.
They did a cutscene that there's like an anime cutscene to start that one off, and it essentially goes through a bunch of scenes and boss fights from X1 and 2, and this boss fight they felt the need to include in that cutscene.
Of course.
Yep.
Haha! should be... Here we go.
We found a heart! Delicious heart candy. A lot of Capcom games for the SNES had a certain sound to them. Like, we're going to try to make it sound like blistering guitars, whether it makes sense for it to or not. Like, Breath of Fire 2, like, I remember going through that and thinking, this sounds like Mega Man X2, and it really shouldn't, and it bothers me.
Also, of course, we gotta have a repeat boss, absolutely. Except this one...
This is the easier version of that.
Yeah. It's the other one's mate.
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
Seriously, why did we need Robot Saris? I know Saris wasn't even a thing yet, but why did we need Robot Saris?
See, he does the aquatic transportation for the robot lumber factory.
Okay. So he's the robot water bus line.
Yes!
Actually, a guy who, I grew up with, like, his family owns a lumber yard, not terribly far from, where I lived, actually. We must de-tentacle him before we,
Yeah. Woogie!
Woogie.
Shoobity woobity wobbity.
Can't. Shoobity woobity 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 woo. Can't remember how many it takes, but,
Took that, Betty.
there we go. Okay, and then he's weak to, Rolling Shield. Welp.
Yep. Well, since there's not much left of him.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
The missiles are annoying, but they're not nearly as annoying as the attacks he does when he has his tentacles. Because he can actually heal himself.
Oh.
And then there was one.
Yes.
Do 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 do.
You're a boss in Kingdom Hearts 1, essentially.
Again, robot trees.
With Robot Lumberjack.
I know the water here, which only happens after you beat Launch Octopus,
Lowers. Yeah.
makes getting a thing... Yeah, it makes getting a thing easier. Oh, that's right, we needed the helmet upgrade for this, too.
Yep.
And it's poorly designed.
Oops. God damn it, I thought I was able to jump there. I slipped.
Whoops.
It's fine. I can get back pretty easily. Whee!
It is technically possible to do this jump without the water. It is heinously difficult.
Yeah. Got it! Might as well just drop down.
Yep.
Oh, thanks for the life.
Seriously, it bothers me.
Oh.
It really bothers me. Okay, is this where the other thing is? Yeah. So there's a fan theory about this guy. So he's guarding an armor upgrade. And, he happens to bear a resemblance to an actual, Dr. Light robot. Otto, for those of you familiar with Mega Man X7 and beyond. And because he guards the armor upgrade for X, and because he looks like Otto, people theorize that, oh, this is actually an upgraded version of Otto, who was specifically placed here to guard by Dr. Light, as opposed to just being generic Maverick Robot number 6. He's also a colossal damage sponge boss, which makes him a pain in the ass. Meg's asking how fucked up, whoops, I said a swear. How messed up Breath of Fire 4 is gonna be. Because she's getting to the part, apparently.
Well, he's starting to smoke, so...
Yep, he's getting there. Smoke on the robot, fire in the sky.
You think
Courage is actually a...
You think there are robots with, like, a smoking or drinking addiction?
I know... Was it Bob and George that I'm pretty sure had a drunk robot? I know Light was a colossal drunk in that.
Yay, I'm a football player now.
Woo! Game?
Yeah, I had to think about it.
Thonk. I think the helmet does make... Why? Robot... It's Guts Man, except it's made of rock. Why?
For the robot mining operation.
So you're telling me you take a robot, you make it out of rock, you hide it in the cave, and have it drop down so it can mine.
It protects the miners in case there's robot mining poachers.
I believe the term you're looking for is claim jump. Robot Poppy.
Yes.
I am afraid.
See, they're protecting against robot diamond smugglers.
Okay.
And who knows, maybe they double as robot canaries.
Fear me, for I am chonky.
Also, I sink.
Like, I think it's possible for X to die in the mud. It is not possible for X to die in the mud while in the ride armor.
Yeah.
Wee.
Oh, thank you for the life upgrade. Or the 1-up. I punch better than you. Aw, I don't get to take you with me.
Because that would have been amazing!
Yes.
Sting Chameleon's another one who's easy to stun lock if you just get the aim just right.
Yeah. There we go.
Chop. Woo!
Yeah.
Pisha.
Pisha.
Like, I have been ridiculously hungry the entire lockdown.
Yeah. Maybe because you're not as stressed because you're not at work?
Maybe.
Like, back when you were in the Dominican Republic, you were eating okay.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. There's Sigma's ugly face.
Yes.
Do we want to keep going?
I might as well at least show it off. If I don't... Well, actually, now that I think of it, this is the part that I'm gonna have problems with.
Yeah. Because last time you did this, you had the Buster upgrade.
Yeah, I had the full thing. And I currently don't have that right now, so this will be interesting.
one of the things I do love about this series is, like, the late game, doesn't, like, introduce new enemies to make things harder. Granted, it does have bosses, some of which are...
Yeah.
But, like, all of the enemies are things you've faced before, just set up in new and unusual ways.
Yeah.
So it's just testing... It's not introducing you to anything new, it's... Can you play the game, essentially?
Yeah, I feel now what's gonna happen.
Yeah, this part kinda sucks.
It does. Like, again, I...
Sorry, Meg is reacting to things.
Oh, okay. Whoop. I wonder who looked at a turtle and thought, you know what this thing needs? Missiles.
I mean, there were missile turtles in Mother 3 as well.
True. Are you saying
And
Are you saying that the pigmen are part of this world?
Yes.
Huh, okay then.
Spoilers! Mother 3 takes place well after all of the Mega Man games. Like, sometime after Mega Man Legends, because apparently they decided that needed to be in the same timeline for God only knows what reason.
Yeah.
Here's my rant on video game timelines. Not all video games need to be in the same continuity. All of my Zeldas don't have to be in the same timeline. It's fine. They can each be an alternate universe or an alternate retelling of the story. That was my rant.
Yes. Okay, I got 3 more lives then. Because zeros count as lives too, so this should be interesting.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, we weren't planning on 100%ing anything tonight anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, we're farther into this than I was expecting to get.
Yeah.
To be fair, this is a Super NES game without a save function. Granted, it has passwords, so by design, it's not a terribly long game.
Yeah.
So, like, for X1, you're fine with a password function. Just because of the way that there isn't a whole lot of extra crap to find. It's like, sure, there are sub-tanks, there are heart tanks, there's the armor upgrades. But, like, that's kind of it.
Yeah.
X3! That's where it starts to get unreasonable. X3, there's armor upgrades, there's a second special set of armor upgrades, which you should skip. There's heart tanks, there's sub-tanks, there's ride armor. There's the golden chip if you find that instead of getting the armor upgrades. There's the Z-Saber! There's variance in the game in terms of which bosses you kill which way, and it's just like, okay, you know, passwords are great and all, but I'd really like a save function here. Also, I think Meg may be, like, foaming at the mouth.
I can't blame her.
Intense fortress action.
Yes.
Oh god.
No!
Oh no! Oh yes. Oh no. God damn it.
Stupid helicopter thingamajiggers. There. Thanks for the extra life.
Now the game's just mocking
It
us.
seems so, yes.
Like, I know for this first section, I usually just tornado hold my way through, and then,
That might have to be my option then.
just because tornado hold, like, one hit kills everything. That weapon is so utterly broken, and I love it. It really is, like, it's not as broken as Metal Blade is in MegaMan 2, but...
Oops. Oh, no. Ah, shoot!
Oh no! This may be the hardest of the fortress stages. I honestly don't remember.
I think so too, to be honest, and not just because I literally had to do invincibility to get through it the first time.
Of course, the challenge for getting the Shoryuken in X2 is infinitely worse than this. It is so much worse. It's legit one of the hardest jumps in the franchise, and it's awful.
Damn it.
Are we dead yet?
Nope.
No!
We have one life left.
Excuse me.
You're fine. Whoops.
Well.
Yep.
So this this might be a good stopping point for now.
Yeah, I think so. It's already 11 here, so... We got farther than I expected with this one.
Yeah, we showed off. I was not expecting to get through almost 2 games tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, Mega Man X, I love this series, mostly.
Yes.
So this was a fun little anniversary romp.
Indeed.
Legacy Collection.
But, we may be doing this again sometime in the week, question mark? We're kind of playing things by ear in terms of when we do things. Like you may have noticed that Star has been a machine in uploading the Mother 3 highlights, and
yeah.
We will be doing more of the Cave LP.
Yes.
Among other things.
Yes, we have a few ideas round around in our brains.
Yep. But yeah, we will, if we do another stream, we will let you guys know in the usual spots. But for now, good night, good fight.
Yes. And remember, what am I fighting for?
What am I fighting for?
Well, we're clearly fighting for the robot lumberjacks.
Yes. Robot Lumberjack Union.
Yes. They need to make the robot paper for the robot maps.
Yes. Hang on, I may need to... Did I... Okay. White card! Robot paper for robot maps. But, yeah, good night, everybody.
Yes, enjoy the rest of your week.
Yep.